Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This pick a card reading is going to focus on the month of December 2021. If you haven't as of yet chosen an image for this reading, go ahead and do that now. There are timestamps down below in the description box where you can go directly to all three images. Pause where necessary, take as much time as you need in order to choose your image for your reading. These readings, I do consider them timeless. Even though we are focused on a particular month of a particular year, you might decide that come 2022, let's say, you wanted to go back to the end of 2021 to see what that was like. And it could confirm something to you even down the road. So that is why I say these readings are timeless. So whenever it's placed into your awareness, if you feel that intuitive nudge to watch, there indeed could be a message here for you. If during that selection process, let's say, I forgot to mention this part, if during the selection process of your image you feel led to pick more than one, by all means, always listen to your intuition. That is always going to be highly encouraged here. Pick more than one image if you feel it necessary. These readings are also general. So again, I know there's many of you watching. It's not possible to connect with every single person that clicks on this video, although I hope you manage to find a message here. But what I always say is if this particular pick a card does not resonate or connect for you, maybe consider checking out my pick a card playlist. I have a bunch of pick a cards I've already done. There might be another message in there somewhere for you instead. And let's say if I'm not the reader for you when all is said and done, that is okay too, because the universe, I am assured, will guide you to the right reading that you need for confirmation on your journey right now in this moment. So with all that being said, Star Family, I'm going to go ahead and go directly to your reading of choice. I'll meet you there. Pile number 1 viewers, you chose the cabin in the snow for your reading. We're going to be looking at December 2021. What might the month of December look like for you? Maybe what to expect, right? So this is going to act as your main energy card or the focal card of your month. So let's take a look. Nice. The star, it says hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. So the star energy is telling you that the month of December is going to be looking up, right? Because the stars are up in the sky. So the month of December is going to be looking up for you. Things are looking and moving into a more positive direction. Spirit wants you basically to keep your eye, okay, on the prize. Because I always think of the star as a wish, right? A wish that maybe we want fulfilled. And the feeling here is that the difficulties or challenges that you might have had, maybe in the direction of a wish, is also what is going to be lifted up out of the way in December. So please look forward to your abundance, your happiness, and stay positive, enthusiastic towards the things up ahead, because I think that's going to help you get there that much quicker. So just positive all around for the month of December. You know what? Which also gives you a positive head start into the new year too, right? So let's see. Month of December 2021, pile number 1 viewers choosing the little cabin in the snow. Kind of looks like my house in the winter when there's a heavy snow. But let's see. Pile number 1, December 2021. 3 cards. What might the month look like for you? All right, so there's 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. We have the Hermit, the Justice energy, and the King of Pentacles. Wow. So, dang, when I was saying it was looking up, right, because we have the star and we do look upward into the sky, it's really looking up because we have the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles is promising exactly what this card is indicating. It's promising abundance, material, maybe even material abundance, okay? So you could be coming into some money. You could be getting maybe a pay raise or some kind of increase in wealth or an overall sense of stability. And by the way, I am using the, let me see if I can find the box. the Wandering Star Tarot. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. So that's what I'm using. So yeah, what this is telling me is that there's going to be an influx of some kind of abundance coming your way. Some kind of stable energy as well with the King of Pentacles. So incoming stability. You know, there's a couple of very strong words, right, that you can use in your manifestations. And I'm feeling led to kind of share them because it kind of solidifies your manifestation when you use the word imminent, inevitable. All right, so it's like my money's inevitable. You know, money is incoming. That's another word. Incoming, imminent, inevitable. You can say, my abundance is incoming. My abundance is inevitable. Right? That is the feeling of the King of Pentacles. My abundance is imminent. My abundance is inevitable. My abundance is incoming. Okay? That's what this is feeling like. And you know what? I mean, I know this is a pentacle, but it's reminding me of the star, right? So I'm seeing this as after a period of, right, solitude, pensive energy, you go inward with the Hermit. You take that pilgrimage of the soul and you go inward to find yourself. I always think of the Hermit card as know thyself. It's often a period where we don't lose ourselves, we find ourselves. We take a journey, whether it be metaphorical, maybe even literal for some of you. You take a journey, and in that journey, in that process of getting to know yourself, you find something on a deeper level. And what's beautiful about this is that the star is usually in the Hermit's lamp, and you have the star here. So I also want to say that you've been going through a journey, a healing journey, an inner guidance journey, a pilgrimage to self. You've been taking that journey, and it's a non-action card, so it's a little bit of a slow going energy. But what this is saying is that the month of December is going to be looking up. It's also going to be picking up. So the slow energy you've been experiencing in the recent past, the Hermit is saying was necessary. It was purposeful. It was purposeful so you can get to know yourself. It was purposeful so you can seek divine guidance, right? From the star, your star family, your ancestral team, maybe your spirit team, your guides. So you were taking or doing that inner work in the recent months leading up to December in preparation of the wish fulfilled, in preparation of your incoming abundance. You were doing the work here on the Hermit's end to balance the energies out over here with the Justice, right? The Justice energy. It's this energy where oftentimes we're waiting for something to come through. We're waiting for the scales to balance. Oftentimes these things are outside of our immediate control. We can feel kind of lost. But sometimes, like I said, you're not lost. You're being found. You find yourself. There's something about the month of December or the time that has led up to this month that has helped you to find yourself, has helped you also to balance out and create some equilibrium in your life, which is now providing you with the stability, the inward stability of being like a tree deeply rooted in the ground despite any outward fluctuations. You're finding all that stability, security within yourself, not only on a spiritual level, but I'm also feeling like spirit in December is also going to be reflecting that stability and all the beauty that you've found within yourself in the recent months. It's going to start reflecting that in your outer world too. And this is why the King of Pentacles is feeling like it's feeling like affirmations to me, like all the affirmations you have said or worked on, okay, the Hermit energy, right, to balance out your energy. It's kind of like you're doing the inner work, you're doing maybe the manifestation work, you've been doing the healing work, maybe even the shadow work, but all of this is in preparation of something you're about to receive. December is going to be the month where you materialize something and you see the inner work paying off in your outer world. And I think like the Justice energy is saying, yeah, this was a process and it's something you had to wait for, or in a sense, or work on, and it took time, because the Justice can indicate something that takes time and is oftentimes, you know, waiting for the universe to balance the scales on your behalf. And this is saying that they are. There is a solution, a resolution. And it also speaks of karma. Maybe some of you are closing out a very difficult chapter of maybe shadow work, healing work with the Hermit. And that karma has been paid. You know, the Justice is one of those energies where it's like, if you get what you give, right? That kind of thing where it's like if you did good work, you will get repaid in kind. So it kind of feels like compensation. December is a month where you receive compensation for the inner work that you've done or the good works that you have done. And here's the payoff over here with the King of Pentacles. It says generous on the card, and it's feeling like the universe is going to be very generous with you in the month of December. And it's because you did what you needed to do on your end to bring yourself into alignment with the Justice energy and balance in order now to place yourself in a position to receive. And it may indeed have to do with your wish fulfillment. The materialization of a wish is what December feels like. The reason why it's incoming, the reason why it's inevitable, the reason why it's imminent is because you are in alignment. You prepared your inner world to now receive for your outer world. Your inner world matches now the vibration to materialize in the outer. I also feel like there's a resolution to a situation in December that you've been, that's been held up. Okay, so if you were waiting for an answer, if you were waiting for, I know this is the Justice, I think of the verdict, right? If you were waiting for a verdict on something, if you were waiting on the finalization of some documents or legal matter, this is going to get resolved. And the King of Pentacles is looking like it's all in your favor. You might get a settlement in December. You might get some money coming in as a result of a legal matter closing itself out after a period of wait, after a period of non-action where things didn't seem to be happening because they were in other people's hands. Well, here's your payoff. And it could be something as simple as a settlement, right, of some sort. It could be the settlement of a house, the settlement of a divorce, the settlement. There's so many different legal situations that could finally be concluded. December seems like a month where that is going to be happening for a lot of you, and it's helping you to put the difficult and hard times behind you. So that way you can look forward to all of your abundance, your happiness, okay, future stability, incoming wealth, prosperity. Maybe some of you were waiting to get a call back from a job you wanted. And it's over here with the Justice energy saying that it's all worked out itself out. So your patience is paying off. Whatever situation it is, December is saying your patience is paying off. The King of Pentacles is secure. And the foundation is made strong. You see, that's the thing. This Hermit energy did the inner work to find itself, to get to know itself, to understand itself, to find enlightenment. The whole time it was guided by the star. It was guided by your spirit team. You had the star in your lamp guiding the way. You were never alone. You were never left truly in the dark. You were being protected and guided through this situation so you can end up here with the King of Pentacles, secure, stable, and ready, prepared, ready to receive all the abundance that awaits you moving forward. Some of you could have been doing shadow work on a metaphysical level. Some of you could have been dealing with things on a literal everyday life level. But whatever it was that you were dealing with or patiently waiting for, this is all going to resolve itself in a very positive manner, and it will turn out in your favor. So I'm going to grab the Flower Petals Oracle here. Let's see if we can get... Okay, it says lilac. This is crazy. The future is sometimes lost in the wanderings of yesterday. Didn't I mention you weren't lost, right, with the Hermit? Not all who wander are lost, right? Sometimes in the wandering you find yourself. I think this has to do with the Hermit, oddly enough. I don't think the future is lost in the wanderings. Well, it can be. Okay, let's look at this. Hold on. It depends how you're wandering. Okay, I'm gonna grab another one, but I kind of want to go over this in a metaphysical way. If you're dwelling in the past, yes, your future will get lost in those wanderings of yesterday. If you're dwelling on and still ruminating over what happened yesterday, the day before that, or in the past, your future is robbed of living in the past. So yes, that does make sense. Okay. But if you're wandering, let's just say you're wandering and you're daydreaming and you're allowing yourself to wander into the future in your own mind, sometimes you're not lost. You find yourself there and you create your future in that place. Okay, so I'm kind of looking at it two ways. And that's why I was saying the Hermit does find himself in the wandering. He does. So in that sense, it's not really getting lost, is it? But I like how the Hermit speaks about it one way, this card speaks about it another way, but either way there's some nuggets in those things, right? So let's see. Another card here. Pile number 1, December 2021. And another thing, like I said, the Hermit has the star in his lamp, right? That's your spirit team guiding the way. Guiding you even with faith and hope, because that's what the star energy is about. And yes, the Hermit can speak of solitude. But in that wandering and allowing your soul to guide the way, you really aren't alone. Okay, and I'm saying that because this card does talk about solitude. Okay, it does say solitude on the card. But again, with that guidance of the star, I don't see it as ever being alone. Okay, so let's see. Aha, daffodil. The sun shines brighter when you are here, when you are present. Okay, the sun does shine brighter. I think the star is shining bright. I think the sun is shining on you. So you have two heavenly bodies shining on you right now. You have the star and you have the sun. Just more indication that your month is looking up. You're being guided and given clarity also, because the sun will do that. It gives clarity, sheds light in the dark. If you've been hopeful about something and faithful to something that you've been wishing for, let's say with the star energy, there's clarity coming in regards to these things. And the King of Pentacles is creating a solid foundation once this, right, clears up. Because the Justice is bringing some kind of resolution, is clearing something up for you in the month of December. All right, I'm going to grab a few of these. Ah, look at that. New opportunities in the month of December, okay? And loss issues. So again, if there was a period of feeling like things weren't happening, things weren't moving, there was an energy of non-action, you know, you were waiting on something, maybe you were afraid of a loss. Again, I see the new opportunities coming in to get rid of this energy here that you might have been experiencing. Okay, don't focus on what was lost. Focus on the future. December is giving you new opportunities to help you, okay, look forward to the future. Because we do have this energy here that's saying, look, the hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and possibilities. Well, that will be your new opportunities. So again, over here, when I was saying, right, the future is sometimes lost in the wanderings of yesterday, right? Don't focus on the past. Don't focus on what was lost and you can't get back, right? Because that's literally in the past. Look at the energy you're moving into. Full of new opportunities, right? You don't want to rob your future blessings incoming, because they are incoming, they're inevitable, and they're imminent. You don't want to rob your future blessings about focusing on the past, what was lost, what you can't get back. Just know there's something about December that is delivering a blessing in disguise. The justice is indicating that this is all working out in your favor for a purpose, to set you up with something beautiful here with the King of Pentacles. Something stable, something that's meant to last. Because the King of Pentacles is set. He has everything he needs and then some in the material world. He's secure, he's safe, he's healthy, he's got money, he has his abundance. He's never without. He doesn't want for anything because he has. And that's why Spirit is saying here, look up. Look up, because things are looking up. And when you do look up at the stars, right, and you try to connect with your star family, give gratitude for the beautiful things that are incoming. The abundance that's incoming, the blessings, the resolutions to issues and problems that were held up maybe and didn't feel like they were going anywhere, right? These are resolving themselves. December is the month where things get resolved. And if that's the case, it's setting you up for a beautiful new year, because it's getting the past out of the way to open up a brand new year to you without any of those lingering issues and problems anymore, because they're resolved. Okay, so let's see. Final oracle card for pile number 1, viewers, and then I'm going to grab angel numbers for you as well. All right. No way. Yes, it says prosperity. We were talking about abundance. We have the King of Pentacles, new opportunities for prosperity, right? Talk about a blessed December, all right? Full of prosperity, new opportunities, and abundance. And things going your way. So it says, focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. And I said, whenever you look up at the stars, right, to show gratitude, give thanks. And that's exactly what this is. Your prosperity is incoming. Your blessings, your abundance are incoming. December is going to show you that. Prosperity does begin in the mind. Again, you don't want to focus on the past. You don't want to hold up your blessings because they're incoming. They're imminent. They're inevitable. Stay positive. That's why it says here on the card, on the star card, it says, look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. Yeah. So pile number 1, if you're not familiar with my channel, what I do is I roll the dice for angel numbers. These numbers may confirm some things I've already said in this reading and or provide you with additional messages that you need on a personal level. I always encourage you to do the research yourself, find the number interpretations for yourself, because I don't want to recommend a source and have you not like it. You know, it could lose some of the magic in that. I also don't give you the number interpretation because I want you to find your own magic. I want you to take the journey to research the numbers. Sometimes in the journey to researching the numbers, you come across other synchronicity, serendipity, and confirmation that Spirit needs you to find somewhere along the way. So if I gave you a shortcut to a source or the number interpretation, I might rob you of that experience. Don't want that to happen because I know how important those other synchronicities, serendipities are for your journey. Likewise, I try to remind everybody, please don't put the number interpretation in the comments section. We want everybody to find their own magic. We don't want to rob them of that experience. Okay, so let's see what numbers come up for you, pile number 1 viewers, for your December 2021 message. All right, so we have 6, 7, 9. So 679 is your angel number. Go ahead and look at that number. See what it brings to you. If you feel that this reading has helped in you in some way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Every interaction helps the channel grow, reach more people, find who it needs to. If you want to support me beyond YouTube, check me out on Etsy. The link to my Etsy store is down below in the description box. I have handmade crystal jewelry there. I have other things that I make by hand, powerful Tektite crystals like Moldavite and Libyan desert glass, and I have light language activations, and I have personal readings when available. Much up to you wherever you are. Take care and always keep shining. Pile number 2 viewers, you chose the Lantern. We are looking at messages for the month of December 2021. We want to see, pile number 2 viewers, what the month might be like for you. What might you be experiencing December 2021? Month ahead. Let's take a look. Pile number 2 viewers. Wow. Okay. All right. So it says, thorns, weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. So this is saying there's light at the end of the tunnel. All right. And there might be a few bumps yet on the road, but it's all leading you, okay, to something better. That's why it says weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. So considering we're at the end of the year, 2021, we're at a point where we're about to put this past year behind us, right? This is kind of saying anything that you're wrapping up in regards to this year, it's going to lead to something better. It's ushering in a new and positive future. So part of me feels like some of you are making changes in your life before this year ends. And it's kind of giving the thumbs up in regards to that, the feeling here. So if you have things you're considering switching up, changing, maybe going in a different direction about altogether, that's a positive sign. We have the sun here, which is saying that on the other side of your choice, your decision, on the other side of any current challenges you might face, the courage, I'm hearing the courage that it'll take to challenge yourself to do these things will have a positive outcome. The crazy thing is that oftentimes when we challenge ourselves to do something, it does kind of feel like this image, right? We're maybe afraid of getting hurt in the process of seeking our sunshine. Some of the most, I usually say, and I'm sure you've heard this, you know, some of the most difficult choices are sometimes the hardest to make. Because we're afraid of getting hurt, we're afraid of falling flat on our face or something like that. And the reason why I'm saying all of this is because the thorns remind me of that. Would you still reach for the sun if you knew you were going to get poked or pricked by the thorns? You know, you'd hesitate. So I don't know if you're hesitating about something or doing something in the month of December, but I feel like there's something so much more rewarding on the other side of a challenge or something that may be perceived as difficult. You know, me personally, I would risk a few cuts and scrapes. I would risk a few jabs. I would risk even a few splinters if I knew that it would get me my sunshine, my success, my achievement, and my positive future. You know, that's what this feels like, the card. All right, so let's see. December 2021 for pile number 2 viewers. If you're on the verge of something in December, maybe this will give you the heads up or the push that you need, or, you know, that last little bit of encouragement that you've been looking for. So we have the Death card, we have the Knight of Cups. That would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Death card is Scorpio energy. And we know that the Death card indicates endings, but endings that lead to new beginnings, endings that result in major change and transformation, that close out a difficult cycle, right? That transform us and give us the metamorphosis that we're looking for on the other side of the change, right? So the rebirth that we're looking for on the other side of the change. So one more card for pile number 2 viewers. I think you're headed with the Knight of Cups in the right direction. Like, I feel like some of you are pursuing your heart anyway, despite, right, putting your hand through the thorns. Because it feels like your reward means so much more to you than any bumps and scrapes you might get along the way to arriving at it. All right, one more card. Pile number 2 viewers for December 2021. I'm using the Wandering Star Tarot. All right, so yeah, I mean, we have the 7 of Wands, right? It's indicative of facing a challenge, but doing it with, you know, gusto, with such determination and perseverance that you're not going to back down from what you've decided. And that is such a strong energy to have. So warrior energy, warrior spirit energy. December is going to be the month where you claim, I even want to say, your happiness. You claim what's yours. You stand up and take action towards something important to you. You decide what matters to you. You're courageous and willing enough to face the challenges. Again, weathering the challenges, right? And then we have the 7. It says weathering the challenges ahead. And then we have the 7 of Wands. So you're looking to make some changes. December is going to be a month of transformation for you, endings, but endings leading to new beginnings. And you're willing to put up that fight if that's what is necessary in order to stand up for what you believe in. 7 of Wands is an energy that does not back down. If it wants something, it goes after it. And I feel like over here, you are pursuing something on your heart. Some of you are ending a relationship, maybe ending a partnership of some sort, maybe ending a job you don't like, maybe moving away from a place that doesn't bring you the happiness that you're seeking. Some of you could literally be moving away and changing location, maybe a geographical change of some sort. And I'm saying that because the Knight of Cups with the Death card especially, and yeah, it's going to come with its challenges. I mean, whenever you move and you pack up, and you know, that's a headache in itself. So I could definitely see a similar situation like that, where you're literally moving from one place to another, moving away from something to something else, like a job to a new job. You could be walking away from a relationship, maybe even a dynamic of some sort that isn't healthy in some way, but you're going in the direction of what's going to bring you happiness and a more positive future. And you're willing to face the challenges to get that, because at the end of the day, the reward is so much more important to you than any, again, bump, scrape, fall, splinter, or scrape that you might get along the way. And you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Why? Because you have the Sun in this card, and it's beckoning. It's calling you in. And it's saying, yeah, I know that you want this too. And Spirit's like, I want it for you too. But, you know, are you ready? Are you willing? Because if you're willing, right? If you're willing, I have something beautiful waiting for you on the other side of it. And what's nice about this is that the Knight of Cups does have the sunshine there too. So you're walking on sunshine, right? You know that song? That's the feeling this Knight of Cups is giving me. Yeah, and it's time, like I said, it's time to feel good, right? I'm walking on sunshine, and it's time to feel good. Yeah, like literally. December is the month where you choose to walk in the direction of your sunshine so you can feel good. And I'll be damned if anybody gets in your way. I don't think anybody's going to, no one's going to have the guts to stand in your way or to talk you out of it. Seven of Wands wouldn't allow that. Because sometimes the Seven of Wands can speak of naysayers or people coming at you, coming up against you and telling you, no, you can't, or maybe you should reconsider. Or they're trying to shoot down your ideas or make you think or second guess yourself. And sometimes you got to be combative, confrontational even. So December could be a month where you have to confront some people. Maybe, this is not even about confronting your fears, because I don't feel that at all. Like sometimes that can be the thing, right? But I'm not feeling that so much. What I'm feeling is that you confronting what you need to do and then going out and doing it. Yeah, and it's going to require that you bring something to a close and you say enough of that. And you move on in the direction of what's going to bring you your sunshine, bring you your happiness. You're on a mission. And you're moving in the direction of something on your heart. That's what the Knights do. They pursue the thing that they have in their hand, right? So in this case, it's a cup. So it's something on the heart, something that you love, something that is meaningful to you on a soul level. And you're willing to fight for it, rightly so, because why? You deserve your happiness. You deserve a positive future. You deserve the best. So this is you walking or moving in the direction of that, and it's going to require the closing out of something to do that. But this is also ushering in a rebirth, a transformation, a metamorphosis, right? You know how I always talk about the butterfly in my readings? This is kind of that energy. There's strength in the struggle. You're pushing your way out of your cocoon. You're pushing your way out of your comfort zone, out of, what you would normally, I would say what you would normally kind of just settle for. Well, that's not the case. You're not settling for anything anymore. Not with that Seven of Wands. You're like, I'm not going to settle for this. I have my happiness and my sunshine to pursue. I'm going to go out and get that. And you're going to push your way out of that cocoon. And in the process of pushing your way out of the cocoon, you gain your strength. So that challenge is any challenges that you face in the process of pursuing something new is going to build up your strength, your courage, your fortitude, and at the same time, evolve you, level you up, rebirth your life, create renewal, transform yourself, shed off that old skin, heal yourself as well. Because snakes, if you think about that, they molt, right? They make room for growth by shedding that old skin. And, snake is also, if you think of the caduceus, it's a medical symbol. So when you think of the snake, you also think of wisdom and healing. And it's also transformation. So there's a lot of transformative energy happening here, pile number 2 viewers, in the month of December, where you go out and pursue the thing on your heart. You are willing to face anyone or knock anybody down in the process to go get it. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. And it's like, this feeling is get out of my way. But it's because you don't want anybody to talk you out of it. You don't want anybody to hold you back or hold you down. This is a new life, a new chapter that you're pursuing, and rightly so, because it's going to bring you positive things. So you are within your right to go pursue your sunshine, your happiness, the things on your heart. Fight for it, please, because you're worth fighting for it, is the message here as well. Let's see. This is the Flower Petals Oracle. Let's grab a few. For December 2021, pile number 2 viewers. All right. We have the Tulip. Aha, look at that. Didn't I just say you're worthy, right? You're worthy of this. You deserve this. You are worth what it is you desire. Yeah, you are worth what it is you're about to pursue, right? You're deserving of your happiness. You're deserving of your success. You're deserving of your sunshine and a positive future. You're worthy of that. It says, baby's breath. Everlasting success is assured if you remain honest and true. Yes, honest and true to yourself. You see what I'm saying? Absolutely. Okay, I just got reminded of an 80s sitcom or TV show. Do you remember the A-Team? right? And it was Mr. T. Mr. T would say, I pity the fool, right? That's the Seven of Wands. I pity the fool. I pity anybody who even tries to get in your way this month. You know what I mean? I pity anybody. They don't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance. You're coming in like a bulldozer. And they might even hear a piece of your mind in the process. You know, if there's anybody that's going to try to like tell you you can't, good luck to them, because you're operating from a place of your worth, of your truth, of what is important to you. You know, the desires on your heart. Like I said, Knight of Cups goes in the direction of the things on its heart. You are worth and worthy of what it is you desire. And you're moving in the direction of your truth. And there's success on the other side of pursuing it. You see? That's why the sunshine is here. And I mentioned the success, moving in the direction of it. And that's what's on the other side. So December, you're making big moves, I feel, in December. But it's all in the right direction for the right reasons. Let's see if we can get one more. So I feel like a little bit of an exciting energy here. Combative, yes, but for all the right reasons. Confrontational, yeah, maybe, but for, again, all the right reasons. And I like it. So it says learning and training. Aha. You might be training for something new. You might even be hyping yourself up for this new thing, for this new challenge, for this new change, for this new direction. Okay, and maybe there are a few things to learn along the way, but like any good warrior, okay, the Seven of Wands, right, who's prepared and ready for battle, you will prepare yourself. So I feel like this is you preparing for, like, okay, think of a boxer, right, who trains for a big old fight. I think that's you doing that legwork in preparation of a change that you're looking to make in the right direction. That's what that's saying to me. Look at that. Achievement and success. Does it get any better? Like, look at this. Everlasting success is assured if you remain honest and true. Achievement and success. Absolutely. Let's get a final oracle card. I mean, do you need any more confirmation? Like, seriously. All right, so final oracle card. I'm using the Magical Times Oracle for pile number 2. And then I'm going to grab the dice for your angel numbers. December's your month where you might kick some behind, if you know what I mean. Oh, I like this. Nature. Sometimes all you need to do, or all you need, sometimes all you need is to go outside. Breathe the fresh air to remember who you are and where you want to be. Think about that for a second. Remember who you are and where you want to be. Where it is that you want to go. Who is it that you want to become? You want your sunshine on the other side of those thorns, right? It looks to me like you're willing to go out and get it. The sunshine on the other side of those thorns is where you want to be. It's who you want to be. Yeah, sure. Get out in nature. Ground yourself. Absolutely. Sometimes when you're out in nature, you can get downloads and clear your head. Take a deep breath, right? And then make your move. Again, the remembering who you are is also part of being honest and true to yourself. Because your soul, right, knows who you are, where you want to be, what you want to become. And that's the true voice that'll lead you to your success. And all that you want, and all that you desire, and all that you are worthy of. So I do agree with this card, absolutely, most certainly. Let's see if we can get some dice. So if you're not familiar with my channel, what I do is I roll the dice for angel numbers. These numbers may confirm some things I've said in this reading already and or provide another message to you altogether. I always say to research the numbers for yourself. I don't want to give you a source because it could be one you don't like. And I also don't want to give you the number interpretation or a shortcut to it because, again, I want you to find your own magic. I know how important taking the journey is to finding these numbers. The reason for that is Spirit can oftentimes guide you to other synchronicity, serendipity, and confirmation you need along the way. If I gave you a shortcut to the number interpretation or source, I might rob you of that journey or finding those nuggets along the way. I don't want that to happen. I know how important they are. Likewise, I always tell everybody, please do not put the number interpretation in the comment section for anybody else, because again, you don't want to rob anybody of that experience of finding their own magic, finding their, own synchronicity, serendipity, and confirmation. Sometimes Spirit will take you down other rabbit holes that are needed for your journey to open you up to something else entirely, right? So that's why I don't give you number interpretations. Likewise, we don't want to rob anybody of that experience either. So let's see what numbers come up for you. Pile number 2 viewers for December 2021. All right, so we have 8, 4, and 4. So 844 is your angel number. Go ahead and look up that number, see what it brings to you. If you feel that this has helped and connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. And if you ever want to take it beyond YouTube to support what I do, maybe consider checking me out on Etsy. The link to my Etsy store is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit. I have really cool handmade crystal jewelry I make there with my 2 hands, amongst other things. And I have powerful Tektite crystals like Moldavite and Libyan Desert Glass. And I also have personal readings and or light language activations there when available too. So much love to you wherever you are. Take care. Most importantly though, keep shining. Pile number 3, you chose the cardinal for your reading. For this reading, we are looking at the month of December 2021. We want to see what the month is going to be like for you. Maybe what you can expect. Okay, what the overall energy is going to be like for December 2021. Closing out this year. So let's see, pile number 3 viewers. What is the month of December? Okay. I was about to ask, what is the month of December 2021 going to look like for you? And then you get a card that falls out. So it says Dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to Spirit. Okay. So the dragonfly can also symbolize changes. So this is also telling me to have confidence in yourself during this time of change, right? Because things are renewing. There's an energy of renewal happening. And in the process of this shift or these changes and this new life or new way of life, or these new things that are happening around you, Spirit is also trying to connect with you during the process of this. So have confidence, because Spirit is, the feeling is orchestrating the changes and the new things that are headed your way. December is a month where you start to see Spirit working on your behalf, is also the feeling here. So I'm using the Wandering Star Tarot. Let's see, pile number 3 viewers. December 2021. What is the month going to be like for you? Okay, what was that? Whoa. Okay, hold on. Let's see what we have here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and 10 of Pentacles. No way. Did you see that? You saw that flip over. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Okay, so, I mean, does it get any better than this? I've never had any cards like this. Is phenomenal. I'm flabbergasted right now. That doesn't normally happen. Okay, so pile number 3. The Ace of Pentacles is indicating, like I was saying, this is a time of renewal. This is time of new things. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Spirit is literally opening up doors for you, opening up portals for you, new opportunities, new blessings, maybe even wealth incoming. If you've been waiting for a knock at the door, whether figuratively or literally, I'm feeling breakthrough. I don't know exactly why, because Ace of Pentacles doesn't normally give me the energy of breakthrough, but I'm feeling breakthrough. New energy opening up the door to your abundance, 10 of Pentacles, your prosperity, your happiness, 10 of Cups, success, the building up of something here. I'm hearing teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work with 3 of Pentacles. And yeah, your spirit is the team that's helping you make the dream work. Because it says, have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Spirit is the team that's making the dream work, right? You and spirit as a team is what's making the dream work. Your joy, 10 of Cups, ultimate happiness and fulfillment. Life partner. We have 2 cards of life partner energy. You're moving into this. Do you see that? The Knight of Pentacles is literally the vehicle that'll move you in the direction of these things here. Knight of Pentacles moves in the direction of its worth, its value, the things that are going to build up money, right? Because we have a lot of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles pursue the thing that they hold. In this case, he holds a pentacle. So he's pursuing his material, earthly wealth and gain. He's pursuing opportunities on an earthly, material level. There's like literally over here, December is a month where there's going to be opportunities abound. Like opportunities literally being thrown at you. Like, here, take this job, take this money, like, take this gift, take this blessing, here, have it, it's all yours, like, here goes, literally, it's all yours. Spirit's like handing you these things. And these opportunities, these blessings, these open doors, right, are going to move you. I mean, if you look at this, this is clearly progression. You go from an ace to a 3, an ace to a knight to a 3, and then a double 10. I'm like at a loss for words, because I'm like, wait a minute here. What kind of... I need comments in the comment section. Please let me know how these blessings come in for you guys, because I'm floored right now. There's new energy coming in, and this new energy is going to move, literally with the Knight, movement, speed, action, momentum, move you in the direction of this growth, this expansion. Number 3 with the 3 of Pentacles. This is your success, the buildings up of your success, the foundation being laid to build you up for your happiness and your material wealth gain and success. Teamwork makes the dream work. Your spirit team is moving you in the direction of your materialized, 10 of Pentacles, materialized dreams. So have confidence. There's change underway. There is so much change underway. But it's all leading to joy, happiness, renewal, success, abundance, wealth, prosperity, like the foundation of a solid future, the promises and blessings of a legacy made. Ten of Cups is literally happiness and fulfillment on the highest level. On an emotional level, on a love level. The 10 of Pentacles is everything that you need every need exceeded, all your needs met and exceeded with the Ten of Pentacles. There's always enough and then some. There's wealth, there's happiness. You got happiness and wealth. Who doesn't want both things? Some people are rich and miserable. Some people are poor and happy, right? I guess the perfect combination would be to have them both, and you have them both right here. You have love, happiness, and money. December is going to show you not only just money, but happiness too. Emotional fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment, and then your earthly wants and needs met on top of that. It's beautiful. I think a lot of this has to do with your talents, with the Three of Pentacles paying off, your work paying off. Being recognized for your work, being recognized for what you bring to the table. Oftentimes the Three of Pentacles can talk about other people recognizing your artistry. So I don't know if you're creative or you have some kind of talent or skill, but there's other people kind of like eyeing you for what you bring to the table, and they're admiring it. And there could be some kind of increase as a result of your talents and gifts finally paying off, finally working or being put to work for you. There might be some people trying to also collaborate with you and your gifts, your talents, and what you bring to the table. Again, there could be a job opportunity that shows up to move you in the right direction towards this wealth in the future. But this opportunity that's incoming is because you've been diligent with the Knight of Pentacles, one step in front of the other, moving towards your goals on an earthly material plane, right? You've been working up to something with the Three of Pentacles. You've been putting in the work. No, it's not an Eight of Pentacles, but it doesn't always need to be, It's still showing a foundation being built towards something and the work being put in. And it's a number 3, so it speaks of expansion, growth, and also manifestation. Creation. This could be an opportunity in love, career, an unexpected gift or blessing or open door that pours in, and, literally the universe goes bam, and next thing you know, you got money raining down on you from every direction. You have love pouring in from every direction. I mean, I don't know, my imagination is going wild with this one. I'm liking it a lot. Love can hit you upside your head. Money can hit you upside your head. And the next thing you know, your whole life has changed. Like, seriously, who's winning the lottery? Because there's a love lottery here, a job lottery here. There's the lottery here. Again, you could win some kind of money, but you could also win the love of your life. Like, I'm seeing that with the Ten of Cups, And then it's like having it all with these two cards. Insane. Beautiful. Investments paying off. Hard work paying off. Your talents paying off. Beautiful. New energy. So much new energy coming in to give you what you seek. Not only on an emotionally fulfilled level, but on a fiscal, material level. Moving in the direction of the materialization of things. Yeah, this is pretty phenomenal. Like, man, December's your month, apparently. Great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Yes, because spirit is moving you one day at a time, one step, one foot in front of the other towards these things. It's guiding and directing your steps in the direction of not only your emotional fulfillment, but the physical materialization of the things that are going to secure you, make you happy, and bring you a lot of tangible blessings. Tangible ones. Things you can touch. Not just ones you can feel, but things you can touch. Let's see. This is the Flower Petals Oracle. Let's see. Pile number 3. Let's see. December 2021. Man, this is awesome. The gifts are coming in, right? I always say that the universe has a box, okay, big enough to fit your dream in it. So you might as well dream big. That's what this reminds me of. And then here we have the universe delivering your wish, your dream, the things that are going to make you not only emotionally happy and content, but fiscally happy and secure. Like, here's the universe right here prepping the box, right? Putting it in the car with the Knight of Pentacles and delivering it to you. Like, this is you receiving the pentacle that was over here, right? This is your success, your creation, your manifestation, right there. And then this is you doing fun stuff with it. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, that's you doing fun things with the blessing that was delivered and put in your hand. All right, let's see. December 2021 for pile number 3 viewers. All right, so I have 2 there. Lavender. Take time to cleanse and remove negativity. Lavender is a very soothing and healing, calming herb as well. So again, have confidence during this time. Don't let negative thoughts get in the way. The minute a negative thought comes in, please replace it and remove it and get rid of it and replace it with another one that's positive. That's why it says have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to Spirit, because Spirit's guiding you the way. Spirit's leading you into these blessings. Look at that, Frisia. This will all be worthwhile. Do you see that? There's a renewal taking place that's opening up new doors for you. So you could really maybe even put the past to bed and put it behind you. Keep your energy calm and confident, right? Because lavender is a calming herb. Likewise, chamomile too. And lavender is very cleansing. You can smudge with it. Okay, that's why it says take time to cleanse, remove negativity. Yes, don't let anything get in the way, right? Or kind of thwart you in the month of December, because you have a lot of things coming in. And that is where the focus should be. Okay, if a negative thought comes in, replace it with something else entirely. Don't let it take over, right? That's why Spirit is saying, have confidence. Have confidence. Stay positive. You are entering a period of renewal, and look what it's bringing. This is all going to be worthwhile. It's all going to be worthwhile. You have stability here in your life, maybe even with another. Again, life partner energy. Love could be knocking on your door. Money could be knocking on your door. Career, business, you know, pursuit, taking off and gaining lots of money and also bring you fulfillment at the same time. Like, these are the things that are knocking at your door. Don't let anything, right, knock you off that happy vibe that you're riding in December. Stay positive, because this is what you got coming in. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. Also, I want to say, as you remove the old, as you cleanse yourself of old negative energy, maybe even negative thinking, you make space for all this to enter too. Let's see. Pile number 3 viewers. December 2021. Union of two souls. Didn't I say life partner, possibly love, commitment, marriage, maybe even for some of you with the Ten of Cups? Yeah. See the union, right? Maybe even the union or alignment within yourself too. Union, you coming together with something or someone in the month of December is going to bring all of this happiness, fulfillment, gain. It's you uniting with something or someone else. I think it's something or someone new because we have the ace here. Gosh, I can't, like, seriously, do you see this? Lasting love and happiness. I can't make this shit up. You might have a Knight of Pentacles riding towards you. A Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus energy over here with this Knight of Pentacles. If that's the person, right? There could be a person coming towards you with those energies. I don't know what's coming towards you. All I know is that pile number 3, this is freaking amazing. It's like, it's good. This is phenomenal. I've never seen like all these amazing cards in a reading flip over for you like at that, right? You are uniting and coming together with something special, someone special. A boatload of money. I don't know. A lottery winning. The love of your life. A successful business venture. And yeah, the feeling here also is anything and everything that you ever been through to get to this point. Oh man, you look back on it. Hindsight, you're going to say it was all worthwhile. It'll all be worthwhile. That's, what the Frisia card said. Anything that you've endured, right? Any challenges that maybe you faced to get to this beautiful point in your life where spirit is now, the floodgates are open. The floodgates to receive your blessings are open now. There's nothing holding you back from them. Literally, you're on your horse and you're moving in the direction of it. This is you jumping on the horse and moving in the direction of your Ten of Cups, your Ten of Pentacles. Well earned and well deserved. Oh my gosh. Final Oracle card. Magical Times Oracle. Let's see. Let's see. Pile number 3 viewers. Please let me know in the comment section what is going on. What is going on? This is amazing. I'm happy for you. Enjoy it. Enjoy your gifts. Enjoy your blessings. Enjoy the love that you're finding or that's being presented to you. The love and the lasting love and happiness, right? The uniting of two souls. Enjoy it. I'm happy for you. Let's see. Final Oracle card. Pile number 3. That's a beautiful reading. Incredible. Gentleness. Oh, wow. So it says gentleness. Isn't that, which saint is that? The one that takes care of the animals. Anyhow, it says strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. Again, teamwork makes the dream work, right? Love in action endures. I feel like this is, I feel like your spirit team is taking action, is showing you. It says, again, have confidence during this time of great renewal and connection to spirit. And this is feeling like it's their love, right, that is helping you move in the direction of this. That is lining you up with this as well. So it's you and them in co-creation together that is making this happen. The dragonfly can speak of gentleness too, being light of spirit. Okay, your love, your kindness, maybe all the things, all the qualities that you have. It's like, it kind of feels like you're being given something in exchange for that. You know, it's not been lost on Spirit. Spirit sees your good deeds. Spirit sees, you know, how deserving you are. Yeah. So I'm loving this because I just feel like it's that kindness, that gentleness. Maybe some of you have that naturally giving spirit, right? And you have a naturally giving spirit, and that has not gone unnoticed. And I feel like Spirit is giving back. The universe is giving back to some of you who have always given of yourself so freely. Love in action endures. Yeah, you've shown maybe love to people, shown love, you know, for life. And all this is like, it feels like all the love that you have put out into the universe, it seems like it's coming back to you. It's coming back to you now. The portal now to receive now is what's coming back to you. See what I'm saying? Like the door's open now for you to receive. A breakthrough for you now to receive is coming back. It's coming your way. Strength is gentle, it says, and that makes me wonder if, you know, what have you endured? What have you endured now, right? To get to this point. Like it kind of feels like none of this is going unnoticed. Like if you've endured and you've been through some things, right? Like I was feeling that over here with the take time to cleanse and remove negative energy, right? Like you might have been through a lot to get to this point where now the door is open to you, your breakthrough is here, and now you can finally receive. Like you've gained a lot of strength, but you've always been, this feeling here is pliable, right? Even though you've been through things, you might have tried to be flexible and surrender through the process of all of that. And no matter what you've been through, you've always shown kindness to others. You've always opened your heart. You've always been available. You've always gave this maybe shirt off your back, or you've always taken that extra or gone that extra mile. No matter what you went through, you always had, even if you didn't have, you always found a way to give, right? Something like that. Like that's the feeling that this is giving me. Some of you have truly are the type to give, and it's like giving so much to the point where like maybe, you know, you don't leave a lot left for yourself, but even so, you would still find a way to give. And if you've extended yourself, you go that extra mile, you go out of your way for things, people, and situations, that is love in action, right? Despite your own battles, you still show strength and you still show gentleness. Your kindness expands and spreads. With maybe a simple action, it still expands and still reaches who it needs to, right? Your kindness expands and reaches who it needs to. It doesn't stay in one place. That's what this feels like. And it's like now, this is your moment to receive. For all you givers out there, this is now your time to receive. So anything you've been through up until this point, you'll look back on it and realize it was all worthwhile. And you can truly put that behind you. Remove the past, get rid of any negativity, and feel calm and confident about where Spirit is leading you. Again, I don't think Spirit is definitely not letting anything that you've shared, done, any act of kindness, any extension of yourself, it's not going unnoticed. And your blessings are coming in. This is your time now. So sit back, enjoy it, and allow Spirit to spoil you a bit. Allow the universe to spoil you a bit. Pile number 3 viewers. December is your month where you get spoiled. Okay? Allow yourself to receive that because you deserve it. It's not like you didn't do anything or that you weren't worthy of being spoiled. You are. okay? Sorry for that little rant, but I just felt like some of you have overextended yourself and given of yourself so much, maybe even depleted yourself in the process of trying to help others, or you know who you are. You know who you are. And now it's your time. So allow yourself to receive. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the angel number portion of this reading. What I do for my channel is I roll the dice to get angel numbers. These angel numbers may indeed confirm some things I've already said in this reading and or provide you with additional messages that you need on a personal level. I don't like to give you source to look up the numbers because I want you to do your own research. I want you to find your own magic. I don't want to recommend a source because you might not like it. And I also want you to take the journey, okay, to researching the numbers for yourself, because you might come across other synchronicity, serendipity that Spirit needs you to find along the way. If I gave you a shortcut, I may rob you of that experience. Don't want that to happen because I know how important these messages and synchronicities are. Likewise, I tell everybody, please refrain from placing the number interpretation in the comment section because, again, we don't want to rob anybody of taking that journey to find the interpretation for themselves because they might come across something else that they need while trying to do the research, okay? So again, we don't want to rob anybody of their experience. So let's see, pile number 3. What numbers come up for you for this reading? Okay. We have 7, 10. 710 is your angel number. Okay, so go ahead and look up that number, see what it brings to you. If you feel that this reading has helped or connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section. Okay, like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Every interaction helps this channel grow, reach more people, find who it needs to. And if you ever want to take it beyond YouTube to support what I do, check me out on Etsy. The link to my shop is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit. I have handmade crystal jewelry there I make with my 2 hands, amongst other things. I also have powerful tektite crystals like moldavite and Libyan desert glass, and I have light language activations and personal readings when available. So much up to you wherever you are. Take care of yourself and always keep shining.